Hello, my name is Tirunagapon on behalf of Master the Markets. Welcome to Forex Weekly, the weekly market analysis exclusive for forexbase.com. Right, so let me just get on to the charts as we usually do. So back into the Aussie dollar chart as we usually start off with. Now, as most of you will be very familiar right now, that I've overlaid all the levels according to our algos formulas here at Master the Markets to indicate all the swing high and the swing low levels. Just as a recap, let me just pinpoint that to you and annotate to you on this diagram here. The daily levels here are in green, and the daily support levels are in red. So the support and resistance are in green and red for the daily. Okay. Now in terms of the 4 hour, those are in blue. So those will be in 4 hour support and resistance, and the yellow ones are the weekly ones. The monthly ones, on the other hand, are actually in white over here. So you can see over there, right? So that will be much further away. So in an analysis of Aussie dollar, we can see that it's actually in an uptrend on the momentum on the upside. And also what we can also see is that the moving averages are also confirming that at the moment as well. In terms of the current price action, it is a consolidation at the moment, but it is still above 9262. So further push upwards above 9262, as long as the closes remain on the upside, we can see a push further to the upside, or else we will be looking at actually momentum weakness if it does break 9205, okay, which is this blue line over here. Carrying on further below that, the next level to look at is 9132, but until it breaks 8921, momentum towards the upside is not broken yet. There's no price structural failure. However, you see, on an analysis of the weekly and the daily, our take is that there would be a bit of a weakness in terms of momentum on Aussie dollar towards the downside, and just a bit of a retracement before it then bounces off 9132, or just a bit more down below that, and then it would then go further up. Okay, so that's our take on in terms of Aussie dollar. So let's now move forward to the other currency pairs. So now on to Euro Yen at the moment. So what's our analysis over here? At the moment, Euro Yen is in a single market compression. Now, what do we mean by single market compression? Single market compression basically means that the currency pair is not in an uptrend or a downtrend, it's in the middle, and therefore indicated by this white square system box. Now, as you can see, because of the algos that we have over here, all the swing high and swing lows are pretty much very clear, and because of that we can identify the trends on a very consistent parameter basis, because they're all based on mathematical algos. Now, as you can see over here, so the downward momentum over here, so that's on the downside. There's a lower high over here, it's a higher low, that's why it's a single market compression. Further move towards 139.98 will confirm the downside. Weekly is actually showing an overextended move at the moment. So let me just show that to you. So over here you can see the real overextended move over here. So what we are really looking at, this is a 61.8 retracement already. So you're looking at probably at a move towards the downside, and to carry on to 136.16 to break. First level to break, however, 139.98, and then carrying on below that is 136.16 is what we are going for. Right, so that's on Euro Yen. Moving forward on Euro Dollar, on the other hand, again weekly is on the uptrend, but it's an overextended move over here. So what we are looking at in terms of the daily chart is a further continued momentum towards the downside, but however we were looking at 136.41 to break for it to confirm price structural failure, and then also then a retracement after that as well. Okay, 134.74 to further move towards the downside. Now in terms of the weekly, 134.74 is the point where it also confirms the downside on the weekly as well. Okay, right, so the possible take on this at the moment, what we are really looking at over here, so it's probably a move towards the downside, a retracement, and then to carry on further down. So we'll wait for that, we'll see how that goes, and we will see. Okay, right, so that's in terms of Euro Dollar. Now moving on forward on GBPUSD at the moment. Now let me just take a look at GBPUSD over here. GBPUSD on the weekly, on the other hand, you can see it's very clear overextended move. Now this is what we call, at the moment, according to my algos, these are all not retracements, by the way. Okay, so we all are considering that as just noise. Our first retracement is really over here, and which on the daily that's representing as a downtrend. So it's actually an overextended move over here. We expect the retracement to be a bit more going further more down. Now in terms of the daily, let me just take a look at that. That's what we're having. So like that, so lower lows, lower highs, established downtrend at the moment. A bit of a small retracement over here. Looking to further break is broken 16619, showing first sign of weakness in momentum. Next level to break is 16466 is what we are looking at in terms of cable. Right, so do take note of all these levels for the week ahead. Now then moving on to dollar Swiss at the moment. Extended downward move on the weekly. In terms of the daily, what we are really looking at is a 4-hour break. Already 8894 is closed above last week, so momentum is still towards the upside. Momentum on the downside 8815. If it breaks that, then it's going to go further down. In terms of the daily swing high, it's at 9081. So what we are really looking at, if you do want to, if we are looking to take this long, so we'll wait for retracement to 8894. If we have missed that, and then to carry on for the 9081 to carry on and stay with the momentum on the upside. Okay, right. Okay, so now moving on, and the last currency pair that we are really looking at. So now let's take a look at this. So on the upside, so we are seeing an uptrend over here at the moment. And in terms of the 4-hour 10191, it's already broken that. In terms of any other earlier levels of swing low or swing high, we're not still getting any of that at the moment. So the most recent one is 10191. In terms of swing high, 10376. So in terms of move on the momentum on the upside, if it does close above 10376, momentum is on the upside. If you're on a long position, you can carry on to stay on the long position. Next levels that we are really looking at is 10543 to break to carry on the upside. In terms of the weekly, it is actually an overextended move as well on dollar yen, as you can see the long move over here. So now what we're really looking at is just a 61.8 retracement or a 78.6% retracement before it then comes further down. So what we are looking at probably is on a bias towards the upside, and then finally breaking these levels and then taking our profit levels. Or maybe you could even break 10543 and then come further down. We just have to gauge it as if price momentum as the days go by. Alright, so that's it from me on the currency analysis in terms of the week ahead on these 6 currency pairs. Okay, so that's what we do have. Now in terms of if you do want to get to know the basics of Forex trading, we have created a 5-day video series called TraderStarterPack.com, that is from Master the Markets. And also when you register here on TraderStarterPack.com with your email address and your name, you also get VIP tickets, and that's only exclusive for Forex based clients, to attend our weekly evening sessions as well, where we actually mix knowledge of the markets with like education, as well as we include really some fun elements with food and drinks and games as well. So we invite you to come along for the next one, and that's also exclusive for Forex based clients as well. So all you got to do is just register at TraderStarterPack.com and you will get that. Alright, so that's all for this weekly market analysis exclusive for ForexBase.com clients. Until next time, live life fully with love, service and contribution, and keep trading like a master.